Welcome to the weekly wrap only on KENS 5 Plus. I'm your host, Audrey Castoreno. Want to get to some of your biggest stories of the week so you can be in the know. First up at number 5 in our countdown, the cleanup is continuing in the Hill Country after Sunday's hailstorm. Folks in Kerrville reported golf ball to baseball-sized hail. The hail even busted through the skylights inside of a Home Depot. One family had to take shelter inside the store. And check out this car. The windshield, body panels, and roof all destroyed. This was a common sight our crew saw throughout Kerrville. All right, at number 4, the Final Four is almost here, and it's going to bring a ton of visitors to San Antonio. But to pull it all off, the city will need a lot of help. Hosting the Final Four is no stroll in the park. It takes a lot of people to make sure things run as smooth as possible, including where super fans need to go. And the hard work pays off with a big bonus, from free merch to an invitation to attend FanFest at no charge. Elena Wells says she's seen volunteers participate in every Final Four in San Antonio since 1998.
And then we have a bunch of new volunteers that this will be their first time. I work with San Antonio Sports, who is our everyday sports commission. We do lots of events throughout the year, and volunteers are the backbone of our organization, and they're definitely the backbone of the Final Four.
About 2,500 volunteers are needed for Final Four in the Alamo City. To learn everything you need to know about March Madness, just go to our website, kens5.com. All right, and next up, this Mexican restaurant is known for its giant foods like their conchas and tortas, but they also offer a unique take on Mexican brunch. Digital reporter Darcy Ramirez stopped by a Northside Cantina in this week's Neighborhood Eats.
It's a place where people want to bring their family and have a nice time, have a laugh, enjoy a meal together.
We're here at Panfile Cantina, home of the giant concha. But they also have so many other things I'm dying to try. So let's head inside.
We wanted to be different. We have so many Mexican restaurants in San Antonio. So we created dishes that are not maybe very typical that you find in a Mexican menu.
Owner Charlie Gonzalez says while their pan dulce is iconic, their brunch menu has it all.
Just give yourself the opportunity to try something different. I think most people will be surprised.
So I had to take a bite.
So this is our omelette de rajas. It's one of our most popular dishes in Pamphila.
Oh, that's delicious.
And of course, you gotta have some tacos.
These are taquitos de canasta. You can kind of unfold them. And you find all the good stuff in here.
I could take these home. There's a whole bag of these.
And I wasn't leaving without trying the famous giant concha.
And the way we are conchas in Mexico is that we like to dip them into our hot chocolate, chocolate abuelita.
That is so good.
Next time you're up for brunch, grab the family and head to Panfila Cantina. Darcy Ramirez, Neighborhood Eats.
Looks delicious. Stick with us. The weekly wrap is back after this.
The heart of KENS 5 News is our people. People who've earned the trust of our community through years of experience, community connection, and showing up when it matters most. The reporters and anchors at KENS 5 News are the most experienced team in town, consistently delivering the important news you need. They're the people you're familiar with, the people you trust. KENS 5 News, proud to be San Antonio's own.
Go ahead. Take a look at the faces of San Antonio's own. When you look into their eyes, you see passion, you see hard work, you see familia. Generations of people who embody a rich culture of respect, honor, and originality. We're all in San Antonio, but more importantly, San Antonio is in us. It's what makes us special. It's why we're proud to be San Antonio's own.
I think we're very cute.
Yeah, I think we need to send out a Christmas card like this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Dollar Jill.
If you can't get into the market, it's okay. Renting is fine.
I wonder how Serena is feeling.
That's a really good question. No one's asked me that yet.
You're 70 years old? 70, yeah. I'm 21.
We'll see you 7 o'clock sharp.
Talked to this police officer, and she told me to call Ken 5.
Every week, Ken's 5 is looking out for San Antonio's own.
The next day after you left, they sent a professional AC guy, and my AC's working now.
If you've been wronged by someone,
It was shocking. Clearly something went wrong.
or a business,
I couldn't believe it was happening.
just call Ken's. Weekdays at 6, only on Ken's 5.
I got my vehicle back. I'm rolling again, so call Ken 5 to help you if you need help too.
Yeah, I was born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas, born at Lackland Air Force Base. I grew up on the west side, and I'm a military brat, so I kind of followed my dad around the world. I embrace multiple cultures. We're living here in San Antonio, it's the Hispanic culture. Growing up, it was the Filipino culture. I'm constantly seeking new adventures and love hopping on my bike to find one. Learned from some of the best, Paul Morales and Bill Taylor growing up. Those forecasts kind of inspired me to become a meteorologist. I mean, everything here is home.
Welcome back. At number 3 in our countdown, Pope Francis is resting at the Vatican for the first time since being hospitalized for double pneumonia more than a month ago. Sunday, the 88-year-old pontiff appeared weak as he spoke from the balcony of his hospital shortly before being discharged. It was the first time the public had laid eyes on the Pope in more than 5 weeks. But doctors say he's not out of the woods. He still needs 2 months to recover, and they say he'll need to avoid large crowds. At number 2, if you use the DNA testing site 23andMe, you may want to delete your data on the site. This warning comes from California's Attorney General as the company files for bankruptcy and looks to be sold. About 15 million people gave the company saliva samples to be analyzed for ancestry, family traits, and potential health risks. The company has largely struggled and has dealt with data breaches. They also report to users that their access will stay the same. All right, and switching gears, exciting rides at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. They have a new area dedicated to all things DC Universe and even some fresh new food. Barry Davis went to check out all the fun in this week's Texas Outdoors.
It's almost like you walked into a DC comic book or movie.
People really enjoyed seeing this DC universe come to life. You really are stepping into all things superhero, all things supervillain.
This is the newest offering this spring at Six Flags Fiesta Texas,
which is the largest DC universe themed area in the entire United States.
The park is banking on the popularity of all things DC to give guests something new to experience.
You can meet your favorite superheroes and supervillains, whether it's Harley Quinn or the Flash. You might see them causing mischief around this area.
Before we got on any rides, PR Director Kyle Perez had a surprise for us inside. You're sure to like this as well.
We just got an executive chef for the first time in Six Flags Fiesta Texas history, which is really exciting because he is elevating all your theme park favorites have been elevated.
It isn't the typical burger and cold fries you'd expect from a theme park kitchen. Perez says the upgrade in the food options is just a way to show guests a little love.
I'm feeling the love.
Same. Cheers.
My belly is too. Thank you.
The real attraction, though, are the rides. Maybe I should have done that before the burger.
Now wait, you said it was dizzying. It's not going to make me puke, right?
I don't think so, no.
DC Universe offers 3 new rides. Shazam, which is a smaller drop tower than Supergirl. A new Metro rail ride, which gives you a great view of the park from 20 feet up. But I wanted to ride Cyborg.
Should I scream real loud or... Oh.
That's tight.
Yeah, I'm good now. Having a little trouble breathing, but I'm okay.
It starts off slow.
It's the anticipation of moving. Bye, Mom.
But ramps up pretty quickly.
Ooh. Oh!
Giving you a spinning, twisting, up and down ride that gives you that funny feeling in your stomach. And just when you think it's over, it stops and goes the other way.
You look around and you think it's like kids stuff. This is no kids ride. This is like
it's pretty advanced. It's for our advanced superheroes.
Yeah.
So this summer, let your inner superhero or supervillain Run wild at the new DC Universe. In San Antonio, Barry Davis, KENS 5.
Looks like a lot of fun. Stick with us. Weekly Wrap is back after this.
What makes KENS 5 News different? We have a team of people, both on air and behind the scenes, who are from San Antonio, who have lived here for decades. A team of journalists who know the neighborhoods, the issues, and the people, bringing San Antonio the news that's most important to this community. Local news from local people. We are San Antonio's own KENS 5.
I think we're very cute.
Yeah, I think we need to send out a Christmas card like this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Dollar Jill.
If you can't get into the market, it's okay. Renting is fine.
I wonder how Serena is feeling.
That's a really good question. no one's asked me that yet.
You're 70 years old? 70, yeah. I'm 21.
We'll see you 7 o'clock sharp.
My name is Sue Kalberg, and I am a journalist for KENS 5 for 22 years. I think it's been an awesome privilege to be able to work in the town that I grew up in. My uncle, Rex Stanley, was the very first guy hired at KENS 5. From the beginning, I said, you can get paid for that? Let me in. It fills my heart to be a part of the KENS family, because the KENS family is the San Antonio family.
I am San Antonio's own Sue Kalberg.
Talked to this police officer, and she told me to call KENS 5.
Every week, KENS 5 is looking out for San Antonio's own.
The next day after you left, they sent a professional AC guy, and my AC's working now.
If you've been wronged by someone,
It was shocking. Clearly something went wrong.
or a business,
I couldn't believe it was happening.
just call KENS. Weekdays at 6, only on KENS 5.
I got my vehicle back. I'm rolling again, so call KENS 5 to help you if you need help too.
Born and raised on the northwest side of San Antonio, Texas. Generations of my family have been from this part of Texas. I have Fiesta roots, I have Spurs roots, I have Texas Fighter roots. Played basketball at Clark. Basketball was a huge part of my life for 16 years. My comfort dish, a plate of chilaquiles with salsa verde. I grew up watching KENS 5. I am who I am because of this beautiful city. I hope that they can find a sense of pride knowing that their creation is helping deliver them the most important news of the day. I'm Alicia Nieves, and I'm proud to be from this beautiful city.
Welcome back now to your weekly quick hits with Meredith Haas, who's diving into research about saving the planet and finding oxygen in space.
Start this quick hit off with some Earth and human species saving news. The first thing we're going to talk about is microplastics. Apparently scientists have found, or in theory found, a way to get rid of those microplastics. Basically the concept is they make cleaning materials in the form of soft particles that self-disperse in water, capture microplastics, and as they sink, they return to the surface with the captured microplastic. In other news, researchers have come up with a material that can harness sunlight and clear water. It's another soft gel material that researchers say offers valuable insights for developing advanced catalysts for many environmental and energy applications. Then going out of this world, apparently there is oxygen somewhere out there in space. 2 different teams of astronomers have detected oxygen in the most distant known galaxy. It would take light years to get here from there, but pretty cool that they found oxygen. Thank you for watching this week's Quick Hits. I'm Meredith Haas.
Lots of interesting stuff. Thanks, Meredith. And at number 1 in our countdown, a deadline is fast approaching to update your ID if you plan to fly this summer. All ID cards will need to be updated with what's called a real ID that verifies your identity. You can recognize it by the gold circle with a white star on the top right corner of your ID. If you don't have it, you'll need to update your ID by May 7th. Otherwise, you won't be able to enter a TSA checkpoint and may have to go through an extended verification process. Officials stress a real ID is needed no matter how often you fly.
Some people say, I don't travel often, or I only travel once a year. Doesn't matter. You will still be required to present a real ID.
So organizers say if you don't have a real ID, to start the process now, and keep in mind that DMV offices require appointments, which could take weeks. So get on it if you plan on traveling this summer. Well, thanks for joining us for this week's episode of the Weekly Wrap on KENS 5 Plus. That's it for us right now, but we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.